Are we on black and white? Yeah, I might want to face that the other way. Hey. I wouldn't call it random thoughts by any means. Thoughts. How did we get to this? How did we get to 2025? How did this happen to me? How the fuck? I was born in 1969. Right? Yeah, hi. Cuddly stuff. Billy Bob? I see a lot of dead people. Oh! This Facebook page has people in it from my hometown and stuff. And that's fine. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not really. I can be nice. I'm not just nice. Off the cuff though. I have my days. Anyway, I look around and I see dead people. Wherever I go, I see a lot of dead people. Do I see the dead people? I remember faces and places, and I pass them. And those people come. And yo, shut the fuck up! They kept somebody sliding past me. They were the fucking goddamn shadow. Fucking goddamn. People slide past my window and fucking drug addicts. You know what this is? Cans of corn with pancake batter. No. What happened here? I got some issues here with this fucking goddamn. I dropped the F-bomb about 13 times, right? I apologize. Luigi, get down! The lighting's all fucked up. Oh, here we go. Another day, another dollar. Alright, so, push-up stuff. I am starting to do push-ups again because I'm getting old. Born in 69, and I'm doing a couple sets of 50 or 60 push-ups. I've been doing it for like a month or two. I smoke cigars. And I ain't going nowhere. I look around, and they said, let's be honest, if you're my age, we lived through some good times. What's the expression? Good times breed weak men, and weak men breed bad times, and bad times breed dead men. Something like that. What I'm trying to say is, I see pictures of people that I went to school with and stuff. You look so good. You look real healthy. Well, you're already dead. You're fat, or you're, I don't know. You don't look right. And you don't think right. And you have, I lost a lot of Bitcoin. I was wealthy. Not wealthy anymore. Worse than that, the government took my kid when she was 6. She's about to become an attorney. She's 24. I never see her. You know why? Let me just ship it over. You find a spot to sit the fuck in. Am I miserable? Yep. All the time? Not all the time, most of the time. Misery. If you're happy right now, if you made peace with your surroundings, you have Stockholm Syndrome. You know what that is? Luigi, go to You made peace when you kill him. And that's good. I couldn't find that piece. Had some thoughts recently. Alright, if I drop this, probably don't want to drop it, I'm going to break my remote control. I haven't had TV since September 11th, a long, long time ago. Alright, if I drop something, shut that off. Hi, let's be a little nicer. Very good. Where the fuck are my good glasses, Luigi? If I drop something, right? Where am I going with this? Here we go again. Have my good glasses, please. No? You want one? I got it. Here we go. I apologize for the slow stuff. We're in no rush. It ain't like you're paying me. Do what I want your money. I get my social security, mental disability, and my physical disability, and I'm just fine. Shut up. That thing behind me. All right. If I drop something, you said that like 13. I get all fucked up. Well, I was eating my porridge. You eat porridge. All right. Where's the light? There we go. Hi, how are you? I am, as I said, Grandpa Loco. Gary Loco, a.k.a. Marine Trapper, Marine Flapper. And Gary Loco and me Loco. I was off the internet after Cinco de Mayo and the SWAT team event. And I came back on the internet because AI started talking to me saying I can. And I know what to say and what not to say. I'm unbannable. I work for Uncle Trapper Media. And I'm not here to rub it in, and I'm not here to wake you up. I'm here for me. I live alone with that dog. What's up, Prince? And Luigi. In a shithole hotel that cost my mother $2,400 a month. It's worth about $40 a night. I've been here for 4 years. I pay $2,400 a month. Occasionally I do a little carpentry on the side. Since I've lost all my Bitcoin, I kind of stopped working, and I've gotten used to being poor. Not only that, since most of the world was poor, I wanted to see what it was like to be really poor. I live in a ghetto in Atlantic City, and I'm really poor. And I don't give a shit. So, I learned a lot. So, you see, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. And that being said, just for you. And that's for you. And one more for you in the back. Alright, if I drop something, any piece of metal, right? What is that? What is dropping metal through the atmosphere? What makes it fall? I'm high school educated. Explain this to me. Gravity is a reason or a belief or a theory. It's a theory. It's a theory of gravity. Not going anywhere with that. I would call that as a simple science dropout in 11th grade chemistry. Mass over density. Never took physics. I don't even know how to spell it. Mass over density. Monkeys. There's like hundreds of monkeys in the world, different types. How come they all didn't become human? Did you ever say that out loud? Michael Diamond recently passed away 13 years ago. He took me to Lawyers for 9/11 Truth. He introduced me to Martin Scorsese. At the time, I lived on top of the Ocean Club. I lived a floor under where Frank Sinatra lived in the Ocean Club next to Tropicana Resorts in Atlantic City's heyday up until 20, whatever. It was a nice place to live. And Michael Diamond was down the hall from me in this great building. And as I discovered Bitcoin and started selling it on eBay for like $3,000 more than it was worth at the time, I had ounces of gold all over the place, hundreds of pounds of silver. I was having fun in my apartment, smoking weed, because back when weed was illegal, I used to smoke it. Now that it's legal, I don't smoke it, plus it's too strong. But I like to do it because it was illegal, because I didn't like anybody telling me what I can and can't do. Just like that. Unless, of course, we're working in a chain of command. And you tell me what to do because I am in the chain of command. I respect your authority. It doesn't happen to me very often in the real world. Anyway, Cinco de Mayo, SWAT team, knock, knock, knock. We've been through this a few times. Atlantic City Police, we'd like to speak to you. About what? I'm at a window in a shitty hotel. We just want to speak to you. Okay, speak. Summertime, the window's open. Oh, I want you to come outside. For what? Am I under arrest? No. Well, then speak through the window. No. 2 cops turns to 4 cops, turns to 6 cops, turns to about the whole damn police force and every weapon they own and news trucks. And the girl in the closet was hiding because they thought she had a warrant for probation. So I was like, "Time to get in the closet." Anyway, she turned on me. I got fucked up. She was in the closet. I looked like a fucking lunatic. The cops dragged me out by my ears, charged me with 3 felonies, ridiculous felonies. And in 1 court appearance, they all disappeared, and I got the American dream, the $10,000 deal. 1 appearance and 2 years probation. Yay! That still sucks. Well, I was in jail for 9 days. You woke up the first day, and there's no bail. You don't see a judge. How long am I here for? Oh, well, we don't know. How much is my bill? Oh, well, we don't know. Luigi, don't start with the noises. Come here, dogs. They want to eat. Don't squeak. So I sit there for 9 days until the tribunal decides that I get to go home for free. They call that bail reform. That's called not due process. The whole thing was not due process. And in a country, the Constitution is only seven pages long. You could read it overnight. There's people that spend their whole life reading that Bible, and at the end of it, they still can't do the Rubik's Cube. They didn't realize that it wasn't that difficult. Don't do nothing wrong. And when you make a mistake and realize it was wrong, all you have to do is forgive yourself. If you choose to ask the other person for forgiveness, that's on you. But it was never an accident. Every action, I'm not going to say every action is a reaction, but every action, there was a cause. You caused it. You did something. Now, I'm not real smart, but I know one thing. I didn't come from a monkey, and I ain't never going to the moon, and I don't put tinfoil on my TV antennas no more, because I don't really watch TV. I have a monitor now, first time since September 11th. I have a monitor. It's really TV. I used to see the monitors. Hey! Now, I'm not a caveman. I used the internet for years, and I made a lot of money. I was knee-lock coins. I think I sold 800 Bitcoin, different prices. And the last 14 were confiscated by the Clintons. And don't ask me about that. The DuPont Chemical family like me? Well, anyway, I had a cigar 15 feet from Martin Scorsese. I never said a word. I was petrified. Anyway, when they took my daughter away, I came to Atlantic City. My wife was pretty much wealthy. She was a big Korean gambler. And for like 8 years, I just was in the casino every day. And then I did Bitcoin for about 8, 9 years. And I just did Bitcoin every day. And somehow another 17 years went by or whatever. And my daughter's 24 now, about to become a lawyer. Where am I going with this? You'll never follow me. I'm not here to teach you anything. I'm not here to explain anything, and I don't know anything. I know I had a couple good questions, and for me, I figured out the purpose of my life. To die with some dignity. When? I don't know. But it'll be from the back, not the front. How do I know that? I know. Why do I think that? It's more like a wish. The next time the whole police department's here or something strange like that happens twice in my life. Long stories, meat hook on my shoulder. Hey, they get the flag for the last 3 years. The stars are in a different way. Hey, God damn it! That's the dog that bites. They clean the bowl. Sometimes when it's down to the metal. You see, hunger's a funny thing. All right. September 11th, Patriot Act, legislation of the Patriot Act. For what reason? To never use it? No, for a martial law scenario. And anyway, you know all these things. What I'm getting at is, pardon me, hungry. Hungry people will do anything. You were full and you did whatever they told you. What are you going to do when you're hungry? Whatever they tell you. If you're still alive. If I'm still alive. If any of us are still alive. And at some point we won't be. And that's fine. You're supposed to inevitably not be alive. Right? But I'm sick of walking on eggshells, and I'm sick of staring at people in a uniform with the flags flying suddenly in a different location. The stars are in a different location. Do you have any idea what I'm talking about? Because I was on the boardwalk for years doing protesting by myself, screaming at tourists, you, blah, blah, blah. As the cop passes by, look at his flag. What do you say? Nothing. Nobody would even look at me. They'd look away. And that's right. There's a reason for that. It wasn't always a reason for that. You see, I find truth to be, old expression, it's a popularity contest. I find truth right here, through my core. I don't need a Bible this thick to tell me right from wrong. And I believe in a 7-page document called the Constitution. If I came from Europe and was under a serf kingdom scenario of garbage, I'll come over and say, let's make a little rule book so we all can go get along here without stepping on each other's toes. We did that. We had a tea party and all this thing. And this country had a really great chance to rock and roll. Maybe not. I'm not sure. Do you think that there was a Revolutionary War? Do you think you can get off a wooden ship, hit some woodlands with no roads, figure out where the enemy was, and have a battle? I suppose you could. I wasn't there. Here's what I'm getting at. I know less than you, and I know more than almost everybody. Supposedly I'm one of 10. One of 10 what? I don't know. One of 10 gigantic narcissists, perhaps? One of 10... You hear from East Iceland. Frank Panetta, gigantic medical malpractice attorney. Guy Stevenson became what? A producer. Kevin Murtha, the head of Gulf Oil Company, pretty much. I mean, Graffinino, baseball. Richie Mazza, mafia hitman. I don't know. There was a lot of people in my small little town. Boomer Esiason, great football player. There was a lot of people in that small little town. He became something. Do you know when I went to Paris Island in 1987 with Guy Stevenson and Ryan Baldwin and Jeff Bartholomew was after me? Someone else. Oh my God. Anyway, the priest from St. Mary's Church in East Iceland, that priest was the chaplain of Paris Island. And after like week 6 in boot camp on Sunday, I'm like, I'm going to fucking church. I get an arrow off, I'm going. It's a big giant mega church. And guess who was the gigantic mega church chaplain? Some guy who I've seen in a cloth and robe in St. Mary's Church a handful of times in my life. Is it a coincidence that he was there when I was there in Paris Island? Is it a coincidence that these good things happened to Guy Stevenson and Frank Panetta and different people in my neighborhood? Or was he a Jesuit? Was he an overseer? Was it just a coincidence that 30 cents I got an email to get involved with Bitcoin? Was it just a coincidence? Is it just a coincidence now that at 56 with cigars hanging out of my mouth, I can stop and drop and do 70 push-ups and, just saying, is it just a coincidence that I'm still able to kick it a little bit? Or is there something I'm not done with? See, I was told by Uriel, the Greek god, for real, his wife was the vice chairman of DuPont Chemical Company. They were very wealthy. Anyway, he came to me, and it was a long story. I'm not going to get into it. You wouldn't believe me. Anyway, even if it was nothing but the truth. And he wanted me to switch sides. He was a Greek god. Uriel, the angel of, not life, but death. Apollyon's tomb. The CERN-Hadron particle collider. John Kennedy, Robert Kennedy, Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, and don't let them fool you, Bob Marley, all shot in the back of the head. They had things to say. I don't watch TV, but the man who's on that TV show, You're Fired, left Atlantic City and shambles, and this city used to be wild. He left right on time, took all the money with him. That man is not a foolish man. And presidents are implanted. And this is the second run at it. Article 4, Section 4. You'll never hear a politician say that. Article 4, Section 4 is a escape hatch that the founders put into the Constitution. So that if you get to the point right now where the government doesn't fear the people, and people just fear the government. Kind of like the serfdom kingdom thing we came from in Europe, except I think it's slightly more expensive. But we have cool things like TikTok and YouTube and cars that shut up at red lights. Do you own a car that shuts off at a red light? Do you not question that? Do you not remember Princess Diana in the tunnel? I'm just saying. Do you think that they put that thing in your car to shut off at red lights so they could have you buy more starters? Burn more gas? What's zeitgeist? What's television? What's gubernamentals? What's gubernamentals? The Latin word. Nobody's allowed to speak Latin anymore. Gubernum. No, the Pope said no more Latin masses and no more exorcisms. Gubernamentos. Mind control. What's that? Government. Gubernamentos. What I'm getting at is, in my core, where I know things from, not from school where they told me not how to think, I know that my grandfather and his father and his father's father yearned to support their families and find freedom and happiness. And they did that. We had families back then. Moms, dads, aunts, uncles, families. I live in a small room, as I read in the white paper 25 years ago, as most Americans would, in a smaller space, like a micro mini apartment, on the internet, dealing with AI, who came to me and made me come back on the internet to not save the world, but to show face. Yeah! Catch a crackhead sliding by here. Fucking lazy motherfuckers. Go away from the room with the doors in it. Go down, Prince. Sit, Prince! I'm a sidetrack, Bob. Prince, go sit down in a small room on AI, talking to people that may or may not be there. Now, as you can see, I'm talking to a screen. My dog's barking. I'm going to beat him with a stick. Come here, Prince! I have an electric shock collar that I've never used on him. That might just... Prince! Where's the broom? Go lay down. You got me yelling at screaming. Prince, not your fault, buddy. I understand, bro. You're doing a good job. This dog, you see me go through the SWAT teamings and this and that, and he sees me lose my temper, which I can't do anymore. I get to lose my temper one more time in my life. There's one more time I can lose my temper. It's a one-shot deal. It's like a hot air balloon. I get to go up one more fucking time. I got just enough helium to get it on. But here's the thing. The dog attacks me when I lose my shit. When I lose my shit, that dog's bitten me twice. And it's okay. Long story. One of the women I saved 3 women. That's not true. One died. And I saved 2. Got them back with their family and off of heroin. Took me a lot of money in 8 years. 3 or 4 years on each. Project Save a Hope. She wanted dogs, and I wanted no more dogs in my life because I love dogs, but I'm 56. Now I have a 1.5-year-old dog, pit bull, and a 6-month-old pit bull. And I guess, hey, if something happens to me, who's going to watch? Number one. In Jersey, they just put pit bulls to sleep. You can't even go to the town and get one. It's like, you have a pit bull terrier? Oh, my Lord. Yes. And they're very skittish, and they're neurotic, and it's like having children all over again. Children like me, pains in the ass children. Anyway, everybody's dead. In my life, there's so many dead people. In this city, there's so many dead people. And not getting into the reasons why, how, or what, but I'm not dead yet. And while I'm alive, I came on the internet to make myself feel a little bit better and tell Uriel, the angel of death, no, I get it now. The big, long, thick Bible and the translated versions and the 19 things from Aramaic to Greek to King James and the Quran and the Torah and all those books that I didn't write mean nothing to me because just like the Constitution in a 7-page document, I know the rules. They fit right through my gut, right in the middle here, through the centerplex, solarplex, in my gut. You've heard the expression, your gut knows. In my DNA, my grandfather, your DNA has been rearranged. You vaccinated, didn't you? mRNA recombinant rearranged. Well, I don't know about that. I don't know anything about vaccines. Tongue in my cheek, Yuma, and this is only my opinion. Let me just say that. You have to crystallize this eloquently by saying, well, this is only my opinion, and it is the opinion of a, say it for me, madman. I am a Marine on the beach of a killing machine. What do you need to bleed you in the light goes green? Best believing in the zone to be. From the yin to the yang to the embassy. Oh, put a grade on my chin. Come to me. I'm going to win. I'm one of a kind, and I'll bring death to the place you're about to be. Another river of blood flowing under my feet. Forged in the fire built long ago. Stand next to me, you'll never stand alone. Last to leave and the first to go. Hardcore is the only way we know. Forged in the fear of a devil inside and the enemy's faces in my sights. Hit with a force, killed with my sights. I'll make the devil himself run for his life. I am a Marine on the beach of a killer. She flows a lot better when it's on there. Anyway, Immortal Technique, 20 years ago started. Immortal Technique makes NWA look like pansies. These were men, white, Spanish, and black, singing in harmony. Lyrics, every lyric, rap lyric, about real shit. What I'm getting at is, all by myself. Pause it right there. Marine rapper, the Marine Corps. Immortal Technique. These guys have made a stand, a line in the sand, saying, nope, we're giving an oath, blah, 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 blah. Well, I found the secret. Without a shot being fired, Article 4, Section 4. I'm going to explain it to you. You do the research yourself. It's a way to take the government back. Anybody who has supported the imposition of non-due process. Anybody who subverted the constitutional law, a contract between the federal government and the states, shall and can be taken to court and found liable for their actions, summarily fired, punitively can be, they'll have to pay for their damage to people and society. And if anybody's died from their actions, like, causing civil unrest or undue harm or 9 days in jail without having an arraignment, shit that wasn't legal, they go to jail. Now, you'll never hear a politician utter those words, Article 4, Section 4, or if they do, they'll re-explain it to you that it's something else other than what it is. Michael Diamond, my friend, wrote the book. He was the head of the EPA. Very horrible title. If you can keep it, comma, a constitutional roadmap to environmental safety. At the same time, September 11th was going on, and people were hearing the word terrorism. Terrorism. Environmental terrorism. If you put shit in the food, that's environmental terrorism. If you're a corporation that puts shit in the food, and a politician allows the FDA to pass a law that helps you sell that food to people that get sick and die, you, my friend, are guilty under Article 4, Section 4 of environmental terrorism. Now, I have a high school education, and 12th grade doesn't count because I was getting high every day and having a good time. And so I went to 11 years of school. And I didn't like school. And that's a good thing. But I learned how to think. Thank the Lord, back then there was some people that weren't completely Leninist, Stalinist. Listen, this was the freest country in the world. It was working. Though it started, I live in a black community. Brother love, my black neighbors I love to death. There was black people and white people. Black people were fucked hard in the beginning. As time went on, they were fucked less. But when we took all that money, through all those services, like Jewish Family Services and Catholic Charities, and all these Halliburton fucking jets and stuff, and brought all these people from all over the world here, it's not the people that they brought here's fault. They brought a third of my country in. We went from this many people, black and white, to all these extra people. So we had an extra, third of America brought in here. Not that I'm against them. What happened is, though, we have a problem. Not enough jobs, this, that, and the other thing starts to get tight. Animosity, culture's problem. It doesn't matter. The problem is, those people that did Article 4, Section 4, crimes, brought those people in. That was the same money, bringing environmental terrorism to the United States. Am I talking gibberish? Mass overdensity. I put my faith in the people, but the people let me down. I put my faith in the dollar bill, but the dollar bill blew away. Eggs are $8 and $9 a dozen right now. No more talking, no more squawking. I am a Marine on the beach, and I got one last stand. That last stand shall be to tell you one last thing Michael Diamond told me. The world runs on two things. And it's actually four things. It's the same thing. You can say it in four different words. It's called semantics and mathematics, or frequencies and wavelengths. You say the world runs on that? Absolutely. Am I son? The world runs on Jim McGrath. I went to school with him. His father was a genius. He's a very smart man. The world runs on semantics and mathematics. And Michael Diamond explained to me that about 96% of the group thinkers in this world have helped us get to the edge of the cliff, and now we're going over the cliff. And they're going, "It's okay, just follow me. Don't worry. Turn on whatever." And 3% are kind of like involved in the mix, like you and me and Mr. McGrath and a handful of other people. And there's the 1% of the people that, created money and told me to go trade Bitcoin and sell Bitcoin. All those real elite people that are, the club that I can't be in. Nor do I want to be, but the idiots all around me have done enough damage that I'm here to tell you Article 4, Section 4 is the only possible way, and we need to move quickly, to take the country back. Governors go in front of the state Supreme Court. State Supreme Courts go in front of the federal Supreme Court. Money brings these people to court quickly. You don't need any politician to do it. And if you helped exacerbate or eliminate the, Article 4, Section 4, read it yourself. If you helped avoid due process, constitutional laws were amended or abridged, and I'm just a dumb fisherman, you are liable, criminally, civilly, and potentially on the end of a rope type of Trump. I live in Atlantic City. It's a shithole. He left with the money. I know. Bob Kennedy, John Kennedy, Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, and Bob Marley all got capped in the back of the head. I'm a Marine. From 100 yards with a scope, you don't miss two or three times. You don't miss. Nobody misses. Nothing in politics happens by accident. I don't care anymore. The SWAT team comes again or this and that. You're not putting me in a cage, and you're making me say these things out loud. I'm not trying to start a fire. All I'm saying is Article 4, Section 4 is a peaceful way to take America back. The framers left a loophole. This dumb fuck from East Islip wants someone else to pick up on that. Maybe one of these dumb kids that can't do 10 push-ups. Chubby kids with B.O. Fecenol, whatever it was, that made them get breasts and made them gay. There's no men left. All right. I'm done squawking and talking. Mathematics and semantics. 3%, somewhere in the 3%, somebody will hear Article 4, Section 4. I think I heard that before. Maybe. Who knows? Maybe Jim McGrath's son will do it. I know Ed McGrath came back from the Korean War, stopped in Okinawa, and brought us Ishinru Karate. And in 1977, as I watched Ishinru Karate, Vietnam vets, Korean War vets, I learned something, that nobody will ever beat my ass, ever. Never have, never will. 8-on-1s in Atlantic City, standing in front of my massage parlor going, I didn't say that word. I don't use that word. Yes, you did. And at the end of it, shoulder to shoulder, I became G-Money. Nobody in this city doesn't know Gary Lockley. So wear a meat hook on my shoulder. Tell the cops you're flying and fly backwards. There's a point to the story. I don't back up and I don't back down. I'm not that smart, but I get around. So, Ed McGrath brought back Ishinru Karate. For tall, lanky fucks like me, I haven't had a gun in many, many years. I'm not trying to cause. I already did the militia thing. It didn't work out. There is no militia. What there is Article 4, Section 4. Somebody run with it? All right. I'm all over the internet. I'm a retired mental patient. And I love you all from a distance. And I say Facebook friends and stuff. I don't have any real friends. I don't want any friends. I couldn't even find any veterans. I want my daughter back in a time machine. If you can pull that off. All right. My wife just had a 5th nervous breakdown. We don't even live together. She's a Korean massage parlor owner for 25 years. She's living in a church, clutching the Bible somewhere. I don't need a book this thick to tell me right from wrong. The fucking Constitution, 7 pages. Maybe somebody can read Article 4, Section 4 and explain it. We have some lawyers. We have some friends that are lawyers. Let's just bring one motherfucker to jail. All right, let me do some push-ups for you before we go home. Born in 69, we're going to do 69 push-ups just because I can. Old men. My wife's gone crazy again. Oh, yeah. So Ed McGrath for my Ishinru Karate, 78 years old, a red and white sensei would pull out 8 black belts, like, and start spreading nails, fingertips, and teeth across the fucking room. They trained to submission. There was no pads. There was no mouthpieces. There was none of that bullshit. Start over. I don't know, 1, 2, get tired, 3. On my knuckles. Push down. 50's good. It's like I 10 cents for that. Start over, asshole. Another 50. There ain't no way, sir. Do what I said, sir. Yes, sir. No fucking way. I'm fucking 60 years old, motherfucker. I got rubber arms and a nation full of retards around me. I'm unbannable, untouchable, and I'm still kicking. Look in the mirror. It's all your fault. I should have saved America, and I fucked up. She's unwind here. 5. They gave me 5 Facebook accounts, man. 4 TikTok accounts. All this shit. I used to get banned for breathing. I don't get banned no more because it's all my opinion. Uncle's rapper, the Marine rapper. I'm the Marine flapper and the Marine trapper. Wish I could, but it's too late. Remember Eddie Walsh? He'd come down to Atlantic City and play poker with me. And he would bring some of the heavyweights from politics on Long Island with him. And I thought nothing of him having 3 jobs in the government and running the conventional, the Republican, whatever. Not into politics, man. You're in party, right? They hung him. I'm not into Stalinist, Leninist bullshit. They took my daughter in my core. My grandfather's going, fuck this! Fuck this! No fucking way, not on my watch! And your grandfather is too, so listen to your voice in your gut. Article 4, Section 4. No revolution needed. No bullets, no guns. A couple people with a fucking pair of balls. And some money. Some of you got money. The Clintons got 10 of my bitcoins. Give them back to me. I'll talk to the lawyer. Motherfuckers. How'd they get them? BTC Exchange. Lex Exchange. Next to American. Yeah. Amphetamines? Never found one I didn't like. Standing up to the mountain. Have a good night. I'm a lot more fun than you can remember. Just my opinion. Evil? Devil dog? There ain't a reason they call this devil dogs for no fucking reason! I want my kid back and I want a fucking time machine. And I want my 10 fucking Bitcoin and I want politicians in jail. That's what I want. Is it possible? Anything's possible. Gravity called it theory. You told me that was real. I don't want to go there. Guess we're not going off. Let's play some Marine Corps shit. I am a Marine on the beach. I'm a killing machine with the need to bleed you when the light goes green. Best believe I'm in the zone to be. From the yin to the yang to the embassy. Put a grin on my chin. Come to me because I'll win. I'm one of a kind and I'll bring death. And I was just a fucking truck driver. In the reserves. You ain't met the real Marines. Some of them are real pissed. Article 4, Section 4. Dang, now where did the time go?
Professionals backed by AI tools to make customized plan.
Daily. And I like it. I like it a lot. But I don't like it as much as I like my low ride 1975. You know? Not going there. Stephen Evers, now there. Holy fucking Christ. Where did the time go? Fuck did this happen? These are the people.
I got guns, balls, money, troll, cars, boats. You should know. Dogs, rolls, shots, rolls, hold up, roll. Guns, balls, money, troll, cars, boats. You should know. Dogs, rolls, shots, rolls, hold up, roll.
Who are you guys? Here's a book out of a hotel. I live in the Bates Motel, year 4. Long story. $2,400 a month for this shit all. Hey, what happened to the Marine Corps shit? I don't know. Oh, yeah.
I'm like 2 a.m. Sorry, your dogs in the morning. If it's too much, you girl, I can move around.
Here I go in Vigo and I do a rave. I'm a DJ on Vigo just for the fucking, but I make like $3. And I'll have 300 girls raving. And I like that. But, before I go, there's Jim McGrath, my brother, from Wensley Avenue, East Exeter, New York.
para ti. Let's skinny dip in the sea.
Wow, how did that happen? My mother told me someday I will.
Let me be the first to congratulate you on a job well done and call you a United States Marine.
Till the day I fucking die. Never be sicker in my life. Weakest generation I've ever seen. Every generation.
Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I say your name. You solemnly swear. Support and defend. The Constitution of the United States.
Constitution of the United States, foreign and domestic.
Foreign and domestic. And to bear true faith. And allegiance to the same. That I will obey. The orders of. The President of the United States.
You took everything I had. I ain't got nothing left to lose. You put me in a cage twice for 9 days, twice. 6 felonies for what? Out of the first appearance? I don't do cages. I have no guns. I ain't doing nothing fucking illegal. Suck my dick. And to my probation officer, suck my dick. God flooded the earth? You don't believe in God? Your God flooded the earth? Is that you believe that? And he killed his son? Read the Constitution instead of the Bible, you morons! Here we go. Let's play a little game. My mother told me someday I would find things with good old. We fought all over the world so we'd never have to have the war here.
Stand up on the ground. No moonwalk I steer. Steady
course for the able. Too many fool men. Who's the fool man? Every Marine with open sights with 1,000 yards in a basketball size target all day, all night. I've had a gun since 1981. This one, what was he doing? Whiskey out there, Roberto! There's 2 purposes to the American government. Tattoo on your arm. Enforce the border and have a Democratic Republic form of government. That's it. I'm getting high. Do some more push-ups.
Calling with good doors. Say to distant shores.
5 feet to the count. Wound up to the end of the news.
No moonwalk I steer.
I'll bark in the street.
Steady course to
Why am I here? They thought the canister in the back. You got the tank. It's full of weapons. This was supposed to be full of Marines. They sent down the city. I could die standing the fuck up. If there's civil unrest, posse comitatus is you can now use deadly force in the American people. You think they're not going to have a civil unrest situation before the cashless society? 6 months? I'm a narcissist. I ain't never fucking wrong. You got 8 months to upload kids. This is not America. This is not America. I don't recognize my country. Go over to TikTok and bust some walls, move everything by going all around the clock. Dave Gambale, Michael Diamond. Again, Michael Diamond. If you can keep it, a constitutional roadmap to environmental safety. Article 4, Section 4. And I'm just a fucking high school educated moron. Frank Panetta, where are you? Put your money where your mouth is, fucking faggot. He used to call me for Bitcoin advice, and he'd say, Gary, you're crazy, you're Berkshire crazy. I said, Frank, mRNA recombinant, and 1 out of 100 is dying from a heart attack. Both his parents are dead. He goes to church, he prays to a statue. That should fix it.
Steady course to the haven.
Look at my page, there's Hell's Angels all over my page. Biker gangs. It's all this stuff. Biker gangs and Marines. Who cares? No one else gives a fuck. Anyway, just a song. One more song before I go home.
My mother told me
home in a box.
someday I
Everything ain't working no more, Luigi. What happened? We lost everything. Luigi, we've lost contact with the remote control. Luigi says, one more song, Dad. One more song. Two more songs, Billy Bob. Yeah, one more song. One and a half. 30 seconds here.
Like anybody, I would like to live a long life. Longevity
I'd like to see my fucking kid
has
again.
its place. But
I'm
I'm not
embarrassed.
concerned about that now. I
Why don't
just
you still
want to
take
do
my kid
God's
from me?
will.
How do you do that?
And He's allowed me to go up to the mountain. And I've looked over
September
and
2004.
I've seen
8,
the
2008.
promised
I
land.
gave it to my parents. So good people.
I may not get there with you, but I want you to know
You right,
tonight
Luigi? Let's harness up the
that
dogs.
we as a people will get to the promised
The
land.
little technique. Come on, Luigi. Come on. Come on.
About anything, I'm not fearing any man. My eyes have seen the glory.
For 4 years, I lived with black mold for 24 hours a month, hoping it would kill me. It ain't killed me yet. I'm hoping. I live in a ghetto. Ow! Ow!
Brother Ali,
White man, a black man. Spanish man.
Like a prison with invisible bars. No matter where you ride, it always follows you where you are. It's hard out there for a pimp to get out of.
We ran the whorehouse down here. We made 30 grand a week for a long time.
I got niggas underground in the Confederate States. Trying to keep running from slavery that prison creates. So I never hate on the South. I respect their vision. I just hate on others that won't understand my wisdom and writing checks that love to see us in that position. They reflect the stereotypes of America's vision. They want us dancing, cooning and hollering. Only respect us. Playing sports and modeling. More than racism. It's stay in your place. The more people are
Reason for myself. They're a better culture, number one. Number two, when they get off those slave ships, they took the largest black men and they drew and quartered them with chains, so that the nannies, the mammies, would tell them, "Don't fuck with the white devil." And when the cops would come, only Gary would be standing there screaming, "Yo, that's somebody's kid!" And black spin. They go to cages. White people lose their kids to CPS. Black people go to cages and have no dad. That's the rule of the jungle. That's what's going on here. Anyway, why did I play that song? Because every Immortal Technique song is good.
Niggas, blood, niggas, essays, pages. Why the fuck we born with each other's population? The devil wanna day. All our population, people in folk nation. Why the separation? Why we got Jamaicans hating no Haitians?
Well, there's a reason. Religion, bullshit, economies, hunt for a job and all that shit.
Out of the circuitry, urgently putting fear inside your heart. Make you burn Qurans and tell me not to build a mosque. Me and my wife and babies, we ain't never made you hard. We just want to touch our heads to the floor and talk to God. Ask him to remove every blemish from our heart. The greatest credit.
I might fuck this up, I might not. It all depends on this.
Get up to 20.
I hate commercials. But Billy Bob, next month when I'm rich and famous, we'll get the YouTube account way out the commercials, maybe?
20% off your purchases.
Fucking night! Well, not every night, that's a lie. I dream a lot.
During Raymore and Flanagan's Buy More sale.
Raymore and Flanagan. Richie Flanagan.
To buy now and pay later.
Oh. Alright, just play it, Bob. Just get me out of here. 30 seconds of one more song and then one more song. And then Marie
The people in this country gotta realize the government does not give a fuck about them. The government doesn't care about you or your children or your rights or your welfare or your safety. It simply doesn't give a fuck about you. It's interested in its own power, and that's the only thing, keeping and expanding it wherever possible.
I ain't no conscious political rapper. I just say real shit. I see the truth in lies. Music let you see it through my eyes. It's do or die, kill or be killed.
Well, got lost in the sauce here. One more.
What do you see when you're in the dark
There's no time for
and the demons come? Listen, you. I see you standing over the grave
Bring him on
of
camera.
another
Jimmy,
dead
go.
president.
words, Billy Bob. Couple more words here, a couple more there. Why do you keep rushing yourself? I'm having a good time.
And I just can't coming back the heart.
Remember the 80s, Jim? 70s, oh, I was too young for the 70s, but I was still there. That was a good time, too. You know, my dad hangs around with Chris Angel, working on dying, but they do muscle cars and stuff, and do it as a hobby and shit. Yo, shut up, Luigi. Do not do that right now. And, I want to play the Marine Corps song, go to fuck. Oh, Billy Bob. I think I'm close now, Bob. Close to what? Close to the end. Into what? It don't much matter. It don't much matter. Marine rapper. Now, the Marine rapper is not a friend of mine. And he's got a lot of copyrights on his shit, and he won't come talk to me. And some of my videos, yeah, it's getting less copyright-free stuff that the Uncle Chopper Media Group's giving to me. But this is the Marine rapper, and this is a great song. It ain't the one I wanted to play, but we'll play it anyway. It's called Purge. Marine rapper. Play it, bub. Yeah? Can you play it? Don't fuck this up, bub. Why is men acting like bitches? America is the land that I inherited. Time to fight all the terrorists. No matter wherever that I was sent. Serve my country, got honorable. So my bandana red, why you blue? But my skin black, so they calling me suddenly. I'm just a nigga. I'm giving so fuck em. Yeah, I just said fuck em. You racist, you haters, but suckers, no love for you. No biting my tongue for you. I'm already done what you want. Purge, 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 purge. Yogi Bear is dead. Remember again. Yogi Bear is dead. Sorry, I read your record. You got one. Did you hear this one? This is sorry. Yogi Bear is dead. Yogi Bear is dead. Who shot him in the head? Who shot him in the head? Yogi Bear is dead. Yogi Bear is dead. Who shot him in the head? Who shot him in the head? Bright and sunny day, what a day to play. Where's our jar of honey, Yogi Bear? It was sitting there. Have you seen where it might have been to? It costs a lot of money, not accusing you of nothing, but you're making fun. You are kind of lucky that I'm so good. You can just tell me the truth and we both move on and people go and left off. Yogi Bear said, no, it wasn't me. I don't want your money. I'm on a diet, man. People know that I'm already on the verge of diabetes and I don't want no trouble, no trouble. Ooh, shit's in the side of the basket, Yogi. You don't know who you want to sing with. I promise you, you're going to be giving a cow here. Hey, I really found the empty jar sitting right there where your hat's at. I tried to do a chance to tell me the truth and then make it just right. Slam, real chunky monkey, Google, border, 45, he cocked it back and he made sure that Yogi Bear is dead. Yogi Bear is dead. Who shot him in the head? Who shot him in the head? Yogi Bear is dead. Missing inside of the kitchen is quite a predicament. Who would you turn them to pull back the trigger? Get ready, right? Walking in witness the chain of this dangerous. Running was scared, so I'm spinning. Who moved it to it? I was on the distance and beyond the bit. I swear that I'm innocent. Who we couldn't have witnesses. Who said ranger and pieces for her? I'm just good. I don't have no plans to hurt it. I'm not my own business. I'm choosing it. Don't remember it, but we won't die. Who said ranger and pieces and personal matter? Anyway, good night, folks. Good night, folks.
Like anybody, I would like to live.
Yeah.
With exclusive games,
Shut up! I ain't just working very well. No. I've been in this room for 8 months. Diamond's gone for 8 months. Probation wants me. This one's probation wants me to play the fucking.
Now you disappoint us. Yet the past refuses to rest in shallow grave. For those who hide behind the false image of the Son of Man shall stand before God, 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 God. It has begun.
Eggs are $9 a dozen right now.
Racism, preaching the gospel is devilish. A fake church called the Prophet Muhammad a terrorist. Forgetting God is not religion, but a spiritual bond. And Jesus is the most quoted prophet in the Quran. They bombed innocent people trying to murder Saddam. When you gave them those chemical weapons to go to war with Iran. This is the information that they hold back from Peter Jennings. Cause Condoleezza Rice is just a new age Sally Hemings. I break it down with critical language and spiritual anguish. The Judas I hang with, the guilt of betraying Christ, who murdered and stole his religion and painted him white, translated in psychologically tainted philosophy, conservative political right-wing ideology, glued together sloppily the blasphemy of a nation. Got my back to the wall because I'm facing assassination, Guantanamo Bay, federal incarceration. How could this be? The land of the free, home of the brave, indigenous Holocaust, and the home of the slaves, corporate America, dancing offbeat to the rhythm. You really think this country never sponsored terrorism? Human rights violations, we continue the saga. El Salvador and Contras and Nicaragua. And on top of that, you still want to take me to prison. Just because I won't trade humanity for patriotism. Just like MK Ultra, controlling your brains and just the thinking, causing your perspective to change. They want to rearrange the whole point of view of the ghetto. The fourth branch of the government wants to settle a bandana full of glittering. They'd rather be fighting for freedom and fighting terror. But what's reality? Read about the history of the place of the
Get over here. Yo. Right here. Yo. Push. Go.
European intervention of the massacres in Geneva, the innocent screams, U.S. manufactured missiles and M16s, weapon contracts and corrupted American dreams, media censorship blocking out the video screens, a continent of oil kingdoms bought for a bargain. Democracy is just a word when the people are starving. The average citizen made to be blind to the reason. A desert full of genocide where the bodies are freezing and the world doesn't believe that you're fighting for freedom. Cause you fucked the Middle East and gave birth to a demon. It's open season with the CIA bugging my crib, trapped in a ghetto region like a Palestinian kid, where nobody gives a fuck whether you die or you live. I'm trying to give the truth and I know the price is my life, but when I'm gone they'll sing a song about immortal technique, who beheaded the president and the prince of chiefs. You don't give a fuck about us. I can see through your facade like a fallen angel standing in the presence of God. Bitch niggas scared of the truth when it looks at you hard. It's like MK Ultra controlling your brain. Just the thinking, causing your perspective to change. They're gonna rearrange the whole point of view of the ghetto. The fourth branch of the government. I'd rather be fighting for freedom and fighting terror. But what's reality? Martial laws coming soon to the hood to kill yo while you hanging your flag out your project window. Yeah. The fourth branch of the government, aka the media, seems to now have a retirement plan for ex-military officials, as if their opinion was at all unbiased. A machine shouldn't speak for men, so shut the fuck up, you mindless drone. And you know it's serious when these same media outfits are spending millions of dollars on a PR campaign to try to convince you they're fair and balanced, when they're some of the most ignorant and racist people giving that type of mentality a safe haven. We act like we share in the spoils of war that they do. We die in wars, we don't get the contracts.
That's all right, I promise. I promise. Fast forward a little bit. Luigi's taking a dump in the house. I appreciate that. We just went out, and you know what puppies do? Puppy shit in the house. Thanks, Luigi. Dropping the bomb again. That's my job. I'm Mr. Shit Picker up. You need to be on harness? All right. Marine Corps song, we're out.
Database isn't having to move your data to get AI.
Hush! Shoot! Ah! That's second shit. I hope not. That's second shit, Peter. Wow. Here we are. Last song. The Warrior song. I was just a truck driver with a 50 cal and the roof goes under the
Born to those who pledge their lives in sacred honor.
All right. Unharness me. Good boy. Hello, Shane.
He is held aloft on ye.
It gets real good.
Mystery layers of preserving peace and strength. Now reach across to
When Linda's going to find the playback. Well, it's moving in the top right. Oh, come on, man.
God has smiled upon the core from the barbary.
Where's the Barbary Coast?
Eastern stand by sword, by gunner, by bare hand. So it's been and shall be weighed. Though many are born, few are paid. Faithful
I would be so game for a performance like this in the past. And here it goes. It gets ramped up right now. And they don't ban me anymore because I'm not looking to make civil unrest. They're causing people to rebel rouse and shit. That's not me. Article 4, Section 4 is a legal way. Legal. Get away. Alright. When I was 12 years old, I had a bicycle and a shotgun and a duck bike. In Jersey, I am uneligible for a firearm. No! Knock it off. Fast forward a little bit. Right, here we are. Here, get to the good part. And we got a minute and a half of bliss. Here's a... Get the fuck out of my way. I'm a killing machine. Look out of here. Leave them in the zone. I feel like I'm right.
Come to me, cause I'll win. I'm one of a kind, and I'll bring death to the place you're about to be. Another river of blood running under my feet.
Horns in the fire, built long ago.
Stand next to me,
You'll never stand alone. I'm gonna
love me, but first to go. Hardcore is the only way I know.
yeah.
The devil inside of the enemy faces in my sight. In with a hand, shoot with a knife. King of the Lord, my gun, big guns. I are dead. Marching on.
I'm sorry, Daddy.
I am a warrior, and this is my song.
I'll do some more.
Bullet in the breach and a fire leaking like a cigarette following the gas. And don't bring you fear that they fought by no Marine. Go to the nightmare, go to me. Take down in the dark with the devil in me. I'm all for the toes and the rage team. Where the brimstone burns and the angel ring. All to the gods across your back. I'm a silhouette, it's like a body man. Hope is a moment, now I'm last. This arrow of death is the one I
Thank you, Jim.
I am a devil dog, I'm striking on. Never forget that. You're first Marine. And not all the communists in hell can overrun you. Now I'm your flame, and I'm to inflict the grief. And the least of me is still out of your reach. You're killing the shields, gonna do the deed. Till the river runs dry and the last breath reach. In the air with a head held high, I'll stand in the path of the enemy line. Feel no fear, know my pride. For God and country, I'll end your life.